38% of Americans are living paycheck by paycheck. In Metro Detroit alone, there are 3 extremely low-income renter households for each unit that is both affordable and available. Our investment in public housing have long been insufficient. The Detroit Housing Commission needs hundreds of millions of dollars in capital improvements, but they only have $12 million annually to spend. I introduced the Public Housing for the 21st Century Act to ensure that public housing developers have access to the latest best practices using local policy tools and financing. When it comes to homeownership, after 2008 financial crisis, Michigan experienced the largest decrease in Black homeownership compared to any other state in the country. The Black homeownership rates in Wayne and Oakland counties in my district dropped more than 10 percentage points. This is a crisis that must be addressed. This is Fair Housing Month. I'm urging my colleagues to please support the largest investment in funding for HUD's affordable housing and homelessness program for the next fiscal year.
I totally agree with our representative, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib. Housing issue is a big issue, especially for people with developmental disabilities that have to pay rent with their Social Security in most situations. Most of the rent going towards the rent, like myself. I think it's important because we also have to look at supplemental wage. There are people with disabilities that are making less versus people at Ford Motor Company who are doing the same work. I think that that's something we have to advocate for as well. Not only it's important that we always value housing for people with developmental disabilities. I am a strong housing advocate, and I'm so strong that, things are, awkward. But sometimes you have to be an advocate, and you have to stand for what you believe in. But I do think that when it comes to our housing advocacy, we have to look at it. Giving people information like HCBS or how to do certain things that they're entitled to. We're living in an age where we have lesser housing advocates telling like it is. I started my consulting business on the things that I'm passionate about. And that's just what you have to do. You have to stand up for what you believe in. Thank you so much to our Congresswoman representing us in the nation's capital. Thank you very much, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.